was supposed to be a joke and I was gonna go SOOUUU and pretend, but I actually almost broke the counter. SOOUUU, everybody. Just. That's not how it goes. What up, everybody? It's JustDustin. I'm back with another video, back with one of those impossible, unbreakable sort of challenge things where I take things like this, make them unbreakable, and well, try to break it. Now you may ask yourself, Dustin, how is a red Solo cup unbreakable? How is a can of Coke unbreakable? Must I go on?
Yes.
I should go on. Is an egg unbreakable? It's not. Is a watermelon unbreakable? Well, basically what I'm trying to tell you is that they're all breakable on their own, but there's this special stuff. It's used in like the Pentagon to keep, I was gonna say the president, but the president's not in the Pentagon, I'm Canadian, and I even know that. It's meant to keep important people safe. So all these things as they are not unbreakable, but what if I told you I could make them unbreakable with one easy little life hack? You get Line X, guys. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. This is the strongest material in the world, or at least that I know of. Look at it. Oh my God. This is basically a spray that you can put on anything that makes it, well, unbreakable, or at least a heck of a lot more durable. But you guys know, I don't just let any product say it's unbreakable. I always put it to the test. So we're gonna get all these objects sprayed with Line X and see how they hold up against them with and without Line X. Let's get it. Ugh. Guys, I just rolled up to Line X Gatineau and I got my man Patrick here. This guy's the Line X spraying expert, okay? Huge shout out to them for making this happen. I don't know what I'm doing. He knows what he's doing. Looks like he knows what he's doing. That's why he has the good mask, I have the bad mask. And I'm gonna stand back here, give you guys a little bit of a test to what this is actually gonna be like. This is the first thing I noticed when I came in here. Check this out. Dual sort of step up foot things. It looks like lava, magma sort of insaneness going on. This could probably stop a tank round. I'm not sure. Listen to this. That is insanely heavy. It's probably like 100 pounds, probably bulletproof. Watch, I'll kick it. Shouldn't have kicked it, Jesus Christ. That's indestructible. If you want to see me break that in another video, rent a tank and attempt to do what I do, smash the like button. I'll make sure to get that done. I'm not sure if that's possible if I can get a tank. I know Mr. Beast can get a tank. I live in Canada. Mr. Beast, give me your tank. Now I know you guys can assume this stuff is pretty crazy at like strength, but it's crazy at other things as well. Look at how fast it seals. Let me give you a quick little breakdown. Basically, long story short, there's two different chemicals in here. They come into one under high pressure and we'll just, you'll see. So that looks wet, right? It looks like it's probably still wet. Well, like, check it out. It's not wet at all. Like, that was how long? How long was that? 7 seconds, 10, I don't know how long that was. And well, that's there forever. And oh my God, it is insanely hot. That is like, you can cook an egg on that. Fresh white shoes, and okay, they were a little bit dirty before, but that didn't do it. Honestly, it doesn't get more ridiculous than that. I'd like to tell you that's the truth, but it really does get more ridiculous than that because we're gonna do the absolute worst things you can possibly imagine to this, so you know what? Let's get spraying it. Now I know you guys really want to see this one because what is more satisfying than smashing a watermelon? I've yet to find something. If you guys find something, comment that down below. But you know what? I've been a little bit too addicted to my watermelon smashing urges. I need to stop myself, and this is how I'm gonna be doing it. That watermelon, I just want to kick. Okay, actually, I didn't mean to take it off the stand. Just can't resist myself, so just cover it up. All right. All right, so we got the watermelon is done. This is way heavier than it looks. Let's try it as a bowling ball. All right, we're gonna go bowling with it. Not in here. Guys over at Line X Gatineau hooked it up. Huge shout outs to them again. But guys, these are Line X sprayed eggs, AKA egg Beyblades. There you go, all right? Eggs not broken. As you guys can see, these things are Did it break? It didn't break! Oh my God! These are the perfect things to learn juggling. You know why? I actually did it!
Oh, nope, Teddy.
Oh no. You should grab that. Did you pick it up?
Oh yeah, you did.
Hey, you can't break this. You can't break this. Hi, Justin. So as you guys can see, this is already really strong. It survived a dog bite. We also got a Line X cup. We got the giant watermelon. If I've done anything on this channel that's been hard to break, it is gonna be this. Listen to this. Oh my God. I think it's time we start testing these objects in everyday situations and see how we can, you know, improve the quality of the build. Say you're making some food, you know, you're really thirsty, so you go get your cup. You're like, I'd like some juice in there. So you go get some juice, right? And someone comes along and breaks your cup with a baseball bat because you're in the sandwich making area. This actually does happen to me a lot more often than you'd think. It only happened once, but that's still more often than you'd think. Now you no longer have a cup. Look, it's all broken. Now if you had a Line X cup and you were like, oh, I'm just gonna put this down over here and take my time in the fridge. Someone comes along with a baseball bat and hits your cup. You still have a cup in perfect working order, ready to drink out of.
Strong cup.
It's a strong cup. Now, new situation, okay? Maybe that one's a little unrealistic. What if, you know, you're at a party, oh, I've got my can of Coke here. Open it up and just drinking it, you know? I set it down somewhere. Someone comes along, grabs your Coke, chugs it, steps on it and walks away. Well, then you would have nothing left except a crushed can of Coke. Now let's say you just so happen to spray that can of Coke with Line X first, okay? You'd be here, drinking your Coke, you set it down being like, oh hey Samantha. Dude comes along, yeah, free Coke, man. Yeah. Chug, chug, smash. You still have a can of Coke left. Empty can of Coke covered in Line X.
You good?
Now let's say you got roommates, okay, and you know, you guys share the same fridge, but you don't share food. You're getting some eggs in the morning, you want to cook, and you think, okay, yeah, I'm gonna cook some eggs. Yummy eggs. I got 2 eggs left. I don't want anybody to eat them because I'm gonna eat these for a snack later. Put them in a fridge, and yeah. Later on, when you're not home, Billy comes around, opens the fridge. I'm so hungry, man. I'm just gonna come here, eat all of Dustin's food. More eggs to eat. And then you're left with no eggs. Well, you'd have one, but who eats 1 egg? Now what a smart guy would do is they would spray their eggs first with Line X to protect them, and then when they put them in the fridge and walk away, when Billy comes back looking for some eggs in the fridge to eat, Dustin wouldn't care if I eat his eggs. You would still be left with 3 unedible, and you can't eat them either, but what I'm trying to say is that you would still have your eggs to keep on the mantle forever. Better than being in Billy's belly. It's still fine. I got a watermelon that I'm saving for a barbecue later. I'm having friends over, they're gonna love this. They're gonna be so happy that I brought a watermelon. Hope nobody eats it. And then Travis comes along and destroys your watermelon. Okay, that's what, you having friends over, Travis?
Yeah.
Now I have nothing for later on. You're no longer invited to the party.
Sorry.
You were one of the friends I was saving it for.
Oh.
Yeah, not anymore.
Oh.
Now you could leave your watermelon unprotected like that one, or well, you can cover your entire watermelon in Line X spray. Then you could just walk away and leave it. And then when Travis comes along with a samurai sword, watermelon thief alert, nothing happens. Even when you want to cut your watermelon, nothing happens, which makes it a completely unedible watermelon. But at least Travis didn't steal it. Yeah, that's right.
You're lucky.
I'd rather not share and nobody gets it than share. Supposed to be breaking stuff. Oh my God, this stuff is too strong. You know what, maybe that's a little too intense. When I first saw a video of Line X, they did this test, I thought it was pretty cool. You put 2 cups down, you can stand on a regular cup, right? With weight, they're still breaking. Okay, obviously you can't stand on plastic cups, but if you had Line X cups, you can stand on them, no problem. Reach to the top shelf, do whatever you like. Do whatever you like. Did you get that on camera?
I did.
Next scene. All right, I'm done playing games. Clearly this stuff is really strong. Let's start putting this stuff to the test big time. We shouldn't do this in here, should we?
I don't think so.
I'm still doing it in here. No? No. Yeah. No, two wrongs make a right.
Justin.
We're going out. That was my face. We're going outside. Find him out of the kitchen. Got my targets here. Got my slingshot. Got my rocks. Let's do it. Let's see what kind of damage we're dealing with. Okay, all right, so you can no longer drink out of that cup. Cup is gone. Oh my God. It literally didn't even knock it down. It didn't even move. Look at that. That's the mark it put. You know what? I think it's time to step this up a notch. This is insane. Touchdown. Gronk, baby. All right, now that bounced like crazy. But what about the egg? This is like the perfect throwing thing. Let's see if we can slingshot the egg. Egg in the slingshot. You know, it still did better than a regular egg would do. Time for a little line X on line X. We got line X? We got line X. Another one. Ooh. Come check that out. Is it still intact?
It is.
It looks pretty intact. I'm running out of ideas of what we're gonna do to this. I say we start really hitting this thing. Bases are loaded. All right, maybe those eggs won't break.
Nothing.
Nothing. So it survived a baseball bat, but you know what? Well, my baseball bat's not that good, and I'm not that good at baseball. So I'm gonna go ask a pro baseball team. All right, they're not a pro baseball team. They're just a baseball team that happened to be here. Let's go ask them. Guys, I'm here with the best baseball player in the entire world. Okay, he's not, but he's pretty damn good, all right? He's gonna smoke this thing to show you guys just how strong it is. I'm hoping he breaks it. He's hoping he breaks it. Maybe not, because he's got on white pants and there's actual real egg yolk in here, but let's see what he can do. Also, we got no outfield catcher, so, and it's green. Let's see if we can end up finding this.
Ooh.
All right, I'm a real trash pitcher, so he didn't get the best swing that he possibly could have, but you guys get the point. This is a really, really strong egg, but we're gonna find a way to break this. What if I take the giant metal ball and drop it straight on it? No, I thought it did something. It did not do anything. We got our regular can of Coke versus our cannonball. So now we gotta take this and put it in the recycling, because we're good people, okay? Smash the like button. We got a regular can of Coke sprayed with line X. Oh. You made a big dent, you see that? Yeah. See like the weight dip in it?
I see it.
Hit it again. There's a little tiny hole in the line X somehow. Maybe it didn't get completely sprayed over that section, but you know what? I'll take it. This is the weak part. Here we go, another one. Just trying to open up cold can of Coke. Oh my God, it shapes the lid perfectly. All right, that was fun and all, but you know what? This is the thickest one we got, and these are the sharpest knives we got. Let's try to get one of these stuck inside the line X. Oops. Oh! After several tries, we have done it. We have penetrated the line X. Maybe sharp things do work really well, or not. Okay, it looks completely fine. Let's move on to something bigger. So you guys know what happens to a regular cup, right? Yeah, that's what happens. Ah, can it take the sledgehammer? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. My car. No, my car. I may have broke my car. The cup is still fine, but I didn't swing as hard as I could. Let's swing as hard as I can. Oh! It like went in and it broke here. It slid all the way in, but then it popped out.
She gone.
No.
She gone.
I hate spiders. I hate every bug. What even kind of grass is this?
There it is.
No, don't, no. Why would we paint them green? This is the worst color.
You making salad?
Yeah. I think that's gone forever. Luckily we got another cup and we got another sledgehammer. Let's do it. Please don't fly where I don't want you to fly.
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry, Travis.
That was so close.
Shout out to Travis Robertson. YouTube.com/Travis Robertson Show him. I'm sorry. If you guys want to keep him safe, go subscribe to his channel.
Almost killed me.
I'm sorry. Yeah, get perfectly fine.
Oh my God.
No.
That cup's gone, the egg's gone.
Oh, we lost an egg. It was my favorite egg. Never mind, I got it. I didn't find it. Travis found it. Shout out to him. We got the egg back. How are we gonna set this up a notch? Oh, but first, Tark got a watermelon. Got your sledgehammer. Oh. Okay. I like watermelon. It's really not that bad. I'm sticky. We're in the forest. There's tons of bugs. Let's hurry this up. Ooh, got some on the lens. Yeah, I don't treat my camera equipment nicely. What if that watermelon had line X surrounding it?
Woo.
See? Med ball tosses. Travis, could you think of anything else that would hurt this?
Fire.
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 You're pretty smart. See what happens when you put a pop can on fire.
Yeah.
That's what happens. Let's try the other can. Oh, it's burning. Oh, I got the weakness. Fire takes it off. But you know what? Fire's not really a viable option, so let's see what else the weaknesses are. I'm gonna run over the egg with my car. Here we go.
Woo.
Is it okay?
It's okay.
Really?
Nothing.
Let me see it. No way. Put two.
You're on.
Is it on them?
You're on them.
I'm gonna park. Oh my God. My entire car is suspended by the egg. How long do you think that'll last? How are we gonna possibly break these? Let's go, I got an idea.
Okay. They're like squishy. Oh.
Are they?
A little bit. Yeah, you can,
Oh my God.
squeeze them a bit.
Yeah. Oh, can you hear them rattle?
No.
Okay, no, you can't. All right, like I said, I got an idea. Let's go, come on, man.
I just feeling these are gonna shoot out. Oh, it broke open. Oh, she's done. One bad egg here. Yo, you broke one.
Did I?
You broke one.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that.
Woo.
I may have had those sprayed a week ago.
Mm.
But this egg's still good. But if this egg's still good, that means it doesn't work 100% of the time. We gotta break it 100% of the time.
What now?
Like I said, I got an idea. I got something else first. Here.
Ooh. Oh boy. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Squished?
It's a squish.
All right, I gotta see it.
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
Oh. Ooh, not bad, not bad. Maybe not. Oh, okay. Oh.
You know, the cup inside obviously is gonna break, but look at inside this.
Ooh,
It's still a perfect cup.
Damn, whoa.
Okay, so we've broken a Coke can and we've broken an egg, but we still have yet to be able to break the plastic solo cup. And of course, obviously, we haven't even been able to touch the watermelon. So you know what? I think we're gonna have to kick this up a little bit. Blunt objects are clearly not gonna work. Let's move on to sharp. It's not hurt, is it?
No.
What about this? It wasn't either.
Maybe.
I don't know what this is again, but here we go. Move on to the axe. So even sharp things aren't working. That means I want to move on to that pickaxe. Let's try the pickaxe. Oh my God.
Oh, right through. Oh, damn.
We're stuck. Yeah, we're stuck. We're actually stuck. Okay, this is in here forever.
Woo!
Never tell me anything's unbreakable, I'll break it. Here we go. Right through. That is literally on there forever. Like low key. Are you pulling?
I'm pulling. You pulling?
We'll be right back. What the? This dog just literally peed on the watermelon. Look, you can see it. He literally just walked up, peed.
And then left.
Yo, I don't like that dog. Serious? Guys, I'm not even exaggerating. I tried to grab my camera quick enough. I was like, what is it doing? It's sniffing the watermelon. It just pees on the watermelon. Down here is pretty cool and all, but you know, we like to go up there. Yeah, we're gonna drop line X onto line X. I might even slam it. I should slam it. I'm not just gonna drop it, I'm gonna slam it.
Slam that.
See you guys up there. There's no other way.
And you're probably gonna get poison ivy. Oh my God.
Here comes the egg.
Whoa.
Nothing?
Nothing.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
She's gone.
1.
Whoa. Nothing.
Is it broken?
Nothing.
Wow. Nothing would work. Smashing it wouldn't work. Lighting it on fire kind of worked, but we're gonna pretend it didn't work. Nothing has seemed to work. We've even dropped it off a bridge, and this watermelon is still intact. This is only 100 grade line X. It goes all the way up to 350, and that's the one they use in the Pentagon. If you guys want to see me do a video with that, smash that like button. The best chance we have is the pickaxe. This is pretty much the only thing that's worked so far. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Both sides.
Oh.
So as expected, the Unbreakable is breakable to me. Boom, boom. There are my 2 latest videos, and you guys know, right? I always like to leave on a high note. Does that go in the recycling?
That goes, I don't know where.